I used to smoke and then I lost everything.
Oh, God. That's actually what he sounded like, too. That's the sad part.
Oh, yeah. It was his voice. His beautiful, raspy voice. Beautiful. Love that man.
Put me to sleep during class and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome.
And then he'd pick up the desk and slam it against the ground.
Yeah. Still in a loving way.
Oh, yeah.
So
Loving. That's like, that firm love.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
One of those best for us.
So we were kind of thinking about it. I know we put out our first podcast. We talked about some elementary school memories.
Yeah.
Thought that it might be a good thing to maybe, catch it up a little bit, go into high school.
Mm-hmm.
Still want to touch base on some shit that happened during elementary school just because we have so many good memories there. And it's really nice to just, bond over that and look back on it. But
I'm eating strawberries. Nom, nom, nom.
technically speaking, this story actually started off in elementary school.
Yeah.
We had a few teachers that warned us about a certain specific teacher in our high school, saying that he was rude, kind of condescending, very...
It wasn't, well, not more rude, but more like this man was like, he was the Terminator. This dude was the legendary math teacher of our high school, and he had been there. People like to joke since the building was built. Right. That's obviously not true. It's old as shit, but still, that man, he was there, and this dude, like, yeah, we were little kids. We were fucking, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. We constantly hear about this teacher. Like, dude, like, if you guys acted like this in his class, you're gonna get in trouble. Like, whenever you misbehave, they would be like, he was like the boogeyman of math class. And then I remember, finally, after hearing so many stories about this dude, just how much of an iron grip of will he had over the students and how just demanding. And we're like, oh my God. I remember when I first got my class schedule for freshman year, there his name was. Yep. Algebra, whatever. And
Same.
I about cried. I was like, my God.
I was like, oh,
it's over.
Fuck me.
It's over before
it's
it began.
Be horrible.
I'm never going to drive.
Yeah.
Never going to learn how to love.
I'll never ride a bike.
I'm going to, never learn how. Yep. Fun fact, can't ride a bike. Facts. Yeah, never going to learn how to ride. I still don't know. And I'm like 20. Yeah. Jeez. Who fucking cares? But yeah,
it's not one of those basic life skills.
It's not one of those things that my little kid's gonna ask me, Daddy, how do I do this? I don't know. Ask your mother. She'll figure it out. I don't give a shit.
It's like the saddest version of shit. What's that song? What's that song?
What song?
Fuck. Cats in the Cradle.
Cats in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon. My dad sucks because he can't ride a bike. Anyway,
this teacher, a big thing, even in elementary school that we were told.
Legend.
There was one. Man. He was a legend, man, myth, and legend.
Yeah.
We were told that he was big on respect.
Yeah.
And looking back, respect is actually the best thing that he taught us.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna touch base on that a little bit. Now, as Damien said.
Yeah.
We got our list in the middle of summer, going over what teachers we had, and you heard good things about some, bad things about some, and kind of common story of every kid that's entering into high school.
Oh yeah.
But I remember, I'll be honest, we were never told what he looked like. We were never shown pictures.
I imagined a big mustached man.
We were just told his last name. We saw the last name. We got scared shitless. Fast forward a little bit. It's the first day of school.
Yeah, we.
Now, we're walking around. We went to a Catholic school. We're dressed up in our little uniforms and shit like that. And walking around.
That's so fancy.
I know. Well, he's wearing a suit.
He's wearing a tie.
He doesn't look like he's fucking 13.
He's respectable. A little man.
But I'm walking through the halls. I'm disorganized. I'm throwing all my shit in the locker.
Yep.
Hoping it doesn't fall out. And I remember turning the corner and I see this older man, and I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure if he was maybe like the grandfather of one of the students, but he walked up to me. He goes, hey, come here. I'm not doing that voice to be funny. This is actually how he sounded.
Yep.
Hey, come here. Listen, I'm having a seizure. Go to the main office, grab a wheelchair, bring it out. By the way, my name's Mr. Nice to meet you.
And in my head, I'm like, oh my God, this guy's hilarious. He's fucking around with me. And I kind of chuckle a little bit. And he just looks at me and goes, grab the wheelchair.
Grab the chair.
So, For a second, I have a moment of clarity. I'm like, oh fuck, he's not kidding. So I run to the office. I grab the wheelchair, bring it out. I wheel his ass into the office. And that was my first interaction with this teacher. Fun stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So
God.
that was Nate's interaction. My first interaction was actually being in his class, just sitting there and just in this dude's like presence, and like he's a smaller old man, and he's old, and I remember looking at him just like he wasn't what I expected, and I was like, huh. All right, so he seems more relaxed. And that's the thing is, everyone in my class knew of this guy. We all had heard about this dude. We were all so respectable. Like, the first day of class, we were like, yes, sir. No, sir. Please, sir. I love you, sir. Stuff like that. And he was very old-fashioned. You know, like, he was always, like, he called people, what was it, by their last names a lot of the time?
Yep.
Yeah, did stuff like that. He was a very respectable guy. And throughout the entire year, just nothing really went, at least in my class, but nothing went wrong. Everything was, like, chill. And we were all just, you know, we never really talked much in freshman year in his math class. It was like, all right, this is a 45 minutes of just straight, we're going to be good Catholic children and not do anything wrong. And then by the end of the year, this guy's like, you guys, you really were quiet this whole year. Why were you like that? And we were like, what? What?
Kind of the cool thing
Because-
was, too, you know, especially in high school, freshman year, you give a lot of respect to people, you know, and I don't want to say that you're looked down upon, but you're definitely looked at as a child because that's what you are.
Mm-hmm.
But this teacher, he made it a point
Yeah.
to show us the same exact respect that we gave him,
Mm-hmm.
which that was something that was really refreshing and really, I don't want to go too in depth with it right now, but it's something that just throughout life, you learn how to give that respect to people. And that's something that a lot of the students, including myself, we learned specifically in that class.
Yeah.
Math. In a fucking
Yeah.
math class.
A math class. And, like, it was probably the best I ever did math, to be honest. Like, I always struggled with math in elementary school, and then I had him for probably 3 out of 4 high school years. And every class I was in with him, I did well. And then when I wasn't with him, it was not too well, because, you know, it just wasn't him. He was one of those guys you look back and you're like, shit, this guy is... He was our high school. Like, this
Yep.
man was just the backbone of the school. And this dude, like, he was, even outside of the school, he loved it. He loved the kids.
Go to every single football game.
Yeah, football
knew every
game.
kid's name.
Went to the basketball games. And this one thing he'd always do, and he'd do this crazy thing like the pep rallies, and every game is we'd always get him up there. This old little man would come up. He'd be like, on your feet, everyone get up. And then he'd like spell out the team's name, like stuff like that, just screaming, and we'd yell back the letters to him. And we're just like, this guy's awesome.
Yeah.
We love him.
Oh, he gave everything that he possibly could to that school, and even to us as well. And kind of the thing that I want to touch base on too. I know in the very beginning I was kind of mentioning his voice and how he sounded.
Yeah.
We didn't know. We thought he smoked, hence the smoking joke in the beginning.
Yeah.
We didn't really think that much of it. Now, there was one week that he was missing. We didn't know where he was. We thought maybe he went on a vacation. So we were kind of asking around, seeing what was going on. No teacher would really say anything, but another teacher that I got really close with as time went on was actually one of the religion teachers. So I asked him, and I said, listen, if you don't mind, I don't want you to get too personal or anything. Do you know where he is? He said, I'm not really going to tell you what's wrong, but I know he's in the hospital. I'm not going to give you the name or the room number, but that's where he is. I'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
To where everything was just spinning in my mind. I wanted to go visit him. I wanted to go see him, make sure that he was okay. So it was actually me and my mom. We went to the hospital, and we were surprisingly told the room number. So we get up there, we bring flowers to him and stuff, and this man that in elementary school, he was so, I don't even want to say revered, because that's not the feeling that you got. It was more fear.
Yeah.
It was just, hey, this guy, he might be an asshole to you. Hey, if you act up in his class, he's not going to show you respect. Which is ironic, because that's what he's biggest on. So I walk in the room, and immediately I see a tear go down his eye. And he goes, thank you so much for coming. This means the world to me. I'm glad you found the respect that I was trying to give you.
My boy.
I know.
I know. That's
Yeah, oh my god, I'm almost tearing up thinking about it.
my heart.
Oh, it was horrible.
My heartstrings are being pulled.
It was horrible.
Y'all better be feeling these feels too at home, or else we got serial killers watching.
we got cold-blooded murders.
We got cold-blooded people. That doesn't hurt your little heart. Then I don't know what will. Ridiculous.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Moral of the story: don't judge a book by its cover.
Hell no. And even if like people
don't
are like,
ever do it.
don't judge the book, and don't even judge the fucking reviews, because sometimes the reviews are fucking wrong.
Extremely tainted.
Yeah, extremely ridiculous. But yeah, he is no
And
longer.
it kind of-
yeah, he's no longer with us now. He's in the clouds teaching math to the angels. He's up there. You know what? Sure, we'll see him one day again.
Still calling him sir.
Like, hello, sir. Hello. Oh.
Has an entirely normal voice.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
What?
Yeah.
Oh god. That's funny. But and I still don't want to go into it all that much. It's weird I'm saying that because we totally just went way more in depth than what I thought we were going to.
Oh yeah. Definitely. This is very in depth.
But I want to talk about passion for a second. Because I think it's something that so many people struggle to find. They can't see what their light is. They can't see what their way is.
No.
Excuse me. But this teacher who was in and out of the hospital would have to put his head down in class, just trying to not pay attention to how much pain he was in. He still, every day, would walk into school in a good mood, giving that respect to us, giving us what we deserved, or probably not even what we deserved, but what he thought we did. He did the best that he could. He went to every football game, every baseball game, went to everything, just to support the kids that he loved and cared for. And that was his passion, and that's what kept him going for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was a teacher for, 40 goddamn years?
Yeah.
Long time.
Long, many decades. Many loving decades.
Yep. So you find that passion that you want in life, and whatever you do, just grab it and don't let go, and keep going for it, because it will keep you up and running. It will keep you going. And like we talked about before in one of the other videos, you build that legacy that no one forgets about. It's something that more than likely, however many years down the road, I'll probably be telling my kids about him, just because of the legacy that he left.
Mm-hmm.
We're both looking at each other about ready to tear up.
Yeah, but this is far more emotional than I thought it'd be. I'm kind of glad it is, because you know what? If you didn't know who this guy was, he was good. And this sound petty, but you're missing out if you never met him. If you're some person being like, I don't know where you're at. I don't know what this story's about. Well, then, sucks to be you.
Oh, don't be that mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good with
No
being
matter who's
emotional.
listening,
Yeah.
you have someone like that in your life, and just make sure that they understand and they know
That's
how you
much
feel
better.
about them before they
That is-
go.
Yeah, that is much better than what I said. I take it back.
I don't want to pull an Ellen, but be kind to one another.
Yeah. I don't want to pull an Oprah, but you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. I couldn't think of anything else Oprah said. She gave away cars and got hit by a car in Drake and Josh.
Yep.
How could they not
Yep.
actually get her? How could they not actually get her?
Oh,
No.
God.
But yeah. You know.
This is horribly off topic.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking of the South Park episode. Buck up, buckaroo!
Buckle up, buckaroo. Oh yeah.
Nails the kid with the car.
Yeah, that was
Caitlyn
Drake
Jenner.
and Josh. I just ran over Oprah. Very off topic.
Oh, God.
But yeah.
Maybe we made you laugh at the end there. Maybe that was what you needed.
It's probably
That's what I needed.
it's good for levity at the end of serious stuff. I always
All
say.
right.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Yep. Like, share, subscribe, share it, comment. You know what? Who is someone? In fact, yeah, that's a good idea. For the comment down below, who is someone that? Yeah, who is someone that wasn't related to you? Maybe he was a teacher. Maybe something. Maybe he is related to you actually. That maybe is no longer with us, and you think he changed your life and taught you something really important like respect or something else. But yeah, till then, goodbye.
Bye.